200 plus small garden decoration ideas, simple, beautiful, and sophisticated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this exploration of 200 plus suggestions for small garden decorations, simple, beautiful, and sophisticated. Today, we will journey together into the world of outdoor design, where even the smallest corner of green space can be transformed into a sanctuary of creativity, elegance, and timeless charm. In modern living, gardens are no longer seen as secondary spaces. They have become vital extensions of our homes, reflections of personal style, and arenas where nature and design coexist. A small garden does not mean limited potential. In fact, the challenge of working with compact areas often produces the most creative solutions. Every detail matters. Each stone, plant, and ornament must serve both function and beauty. When done with thought, a modest yard can rival even the grandest landscape in sophistication. The art of decorating small gardens lies in balance. It is not about adding more. It is about adding wisely. A single piece of decor, such as a minimalist fountain or a handcrafted lantern, can elevate the atmosphere far more than a collection of mismatched items. Simplicity, when executed with care, creates a sense of refinement. Small gardens flourish when design choices are intentional and harmonious. When approaching decoration, several principles guide successful design. Harmony between natural and structural elements ensures cohesion. Stone pathways align with flowing plants, wooden benches blend beneath flowering canopies. Every piece should embody both function and beauty. A trellis provides shade and privacy. A lantern sets mood while offering light. The illusion of space is also essential, achieved with mirrors, vertical greenery, or layered plantings that draw the eye upward. Adaptability is another key, as decorations must embrace the rhythm of the seasons, shifting with weather and mood. Above all, modern gardens increasingly prioritize sustainability, featuring recycled materials, water-wise systems, and solar-powered features. Across cultures, gardens tell unique stories, each influencing modern design. Japanese Zen gardens celebrate tranquility with raked sand, stones, and bonsai. Mediterranean courtyards embrace terracotta, bougainvillea, and flowing fountains. English cottage gardens bring warmth through abundant flowers and rustic fences. Meanwhile, minimalist urban gardens favor clean lines, muted colors, and understated elegance. Though different in style, all share a philosophy of harmony, balance, and expression. Contemporary trends are shaping today's garden design in powerful ways. Vertical gardens and living walls expand greenery upward, turning walls into canvases. Outdoor living rooms blur boundaries between inside and outside, bringing sofas, rugs, and lighting into garden spaces. Technology is also transforming outdoor life. Smart irrigation systems, energy-efficient lights, and interactive features redefine efficiency and convenience. Sustainability inspires upcycled and handcrafted decor, where each piece carries meaning and story. Biophilic design further deepens our connection to nature by stimulating the senses and using organic patterns and textures. Decorating a small garden is ultimately a reflection of lifestyle. For the young professional, a minimalist balcony with carefully chosen pieces offers serenity in the midst of a bustling city. For families, colorful decorations and playful details embody warmth and joy. For those seeking peace after decades of work, subtle and elegant designs highlight timeless values and memories. These gardens become mirrors of identity, communicating who we are and how we live. Looking ahead, the future of small garden decoration will be shaped by innovation, personalization, and sustainability. Imagine modular furniture that adapts to mood, biodegradable decor that changes with the seasons, or lighting systems that adjust with a voice command. Imagine gardens that tell personal stories, like blending cultural influences into unique and intimate expressions. As technology and artistry merge, the garden will continue to evolve, not just as a space for plants, but as a stage for human imagination. A small garden is never just a patch of earth. It is a sanctuary, a lifestyle, a personal retreat. Every thoughtful decoration becomes part of a narrative that connects us with nature and with ourselves. Through creative design, these modest spaces bloom into worlds of beauty, calm, and sophistication, proving that size is never a limitation when vision and purpose guide the hand. As we move further into the heart of this subject, let us begin by considering the power of style. Small gardens are incredibly versatile canvases that allow us to draw inspiration from history, architecture, and art while applying them in creative ways. The style you choose sets the tone of the entire outdoor space and determines how visitors perceive and experience it. With more than 200 decoration ideas available, the real art lies not in quantity, but in curating the right elements to match a chosen aesthetic. One of the most enduring approaches is the modern minimalist style, defined by sleek lines, neutral tones, and purposeful restraint. In such gardens, every object matters. A single sculptural planter, a glass lantern on a polished stone pathway, or a geometric fountain can establish a sense of quiet order. These spaces appeal to those who crave calmness and clarity in their daily lives. Minimalist gardens are often paired with modern architecture, where large windows and open interiors extend into the outdoors. On the other side of the spectrum lies the rustic cottage style, brimming with color, abundance, and texture. Imagine climbing roses cascading over a trellis, handmade clay pots arranged along the edge of a pathway, and wrought iron benches placed beneath flowering trees. The decorations in this type of garden need not match perfectly. In fact, their charm comes from variety and imperfection. Every item feels personal as if collected over the years, and the overall effect is warm and inviting. The Mediterranean-inspired garden is another timeless trend. In small spaces, its essence is captured through terracotta planters, mosaic tiles, and vivid plants such as lavender, citrus, and bougainvillea. Decorative water features, a bubbling fountain or a ceramic basin, bring a soothing soundtrack of movement. Lighting is often warm and golden, echoing the glow of Mediterranean sunsets. This style transforms even the smallest courtyard into a place of relaxation and romance. For those drawn to serenity and balance, the Japanese Zen style offers profound inspiration. Decorations are deliberately minimal, often focused on natural elements such as rocks, sand, and bamboo. A small stone lantern, a carefully placed bonsai, or a koi pond instantly conveys peace. The appeal lies not in excess but in precision. Each decoration has symbolic meaning, designed to encourage contemplation and mindfulness. Even in tiny urban gardens, a Zen corner with gravel, moss, and a bamboo waterspout can transport you to another world. Beyond these traditional styles, contemporary designers are embracing fusion gardens, where influences from multiple cultures blend seamlessly. A vertical wall of greenery may stand beside a rustic wooden swing, while a sleek metal sculpture rests in front of a flower-filled archway. This style is dynamic and personal, allowing homeowners to select decorations that resonate with them without being bound to a single theme. The result is a garden that feels both eclectic and deeply authentic. Another trend-shaping garden design is the growing integration of art and architecture. Sculptures, murals, and installations are no longer confined to galleries. They are becoming focal points of gardens. A bold abstract piece placed in a corner or a mural painted onto a garden wall transforms the space into an outdoor art gallery. Lighting plays a key role here, casting shadows that shift throughout the day, giving the decorations multiple lives. Lighting, in fact, deserves its own attention as one of the most powerful tools of decoration. Daylight reveals one character of the garden, but evening lighting reveals another. Solar-powered lanterns, string lights draped across pergolas, or in-ground spotlights highlighting trees create atmosphere after sunset. A small garden can become magical with thoughtful lighting design, appearing larger, more dynamic, and more enchanting. Water features also bring transformative power. A small fountain, bird bath, or wall-mounted waterfall adds both visual elegance and auditory calm. For compact gardens, innovations such as miniature tabletop fountains or narrow vertical water walls are particularly effective. These decorations enhance ambience while promoting relaxation, a key reason why water remains a universal element in garden design across cultures. Furniture as decoration is another essential aspect. In small gardens, benches, chairs, and tables are not only functional but also central to the aesthetic. A wrought iron cafe set evokes European charm, while sleek modular furniture speaks to urban modernity. Adding cushions, throws, or outdoor rugs introduces texture and color, turning simple furniture into statements of style. The interplay of hard and soft materials creates comfort without compromising elegance. Sustainability continues to shape decoration choices. Upcycled furniture, repurposed containers, and reclaimed wood are becoming staples of stylish outdoor spaces. A garden bench built from salvaged timber or planters made of recycled metal blends rustic charm with environmental responsibility. This trend reflects a growing awareness that beauty and ethics can coexist and that each decoration can carry meaning beyond its appearance. Seasonal adaptability is another key factor in small garden design. Decorations must be versatile enough to evolve with weather and celebrations. Portable fire pits create warmth in autumn, while hanging lanterns or fairy lights bring joy to summer evenings. During spring, colorful planters celebrate renewal, while in winter, evergreen arrangements and decorative stones maintain visual interest. This flexibility ensures the garden remains alive and inspiring year-round. The role of plants themselves cannot be ignored, as they are living decorations. In small gardens, creative choices enhance both beauty and practicality. Vertical gardens transform plain walls into lush backdrops. Hanging baskets draw the eye upward, while container gardens allow for experimentation with color, texture, and height. Even edible plants, herbs, strawberries, or dwarf citrus trees can serve as decorative accents, proving that function and aesthetics need not be separate. As we examine current trends, it becomes clear that small gardens today are designed as experiences rather than simple outdoor areas. They are immersive spaces that appeal to the senses. Scented plants such as jasmine or lavender add fragrance to the air. Textured decorations invite touch, and wind chimes or rustling bamboo introduce soothing soundscapes. This multi-sensory design approach ensures that even a small courtyard feels alive and memorable. Every detail, from a single lantern to a patterned stepping stone, plays a role in shaping atmosphere. A well-placed mirror expands perception, making the garden seem larger. A hand-painted ceramic pot becomes a piece of art. Even the choice of color palette, whether monochrome minimalism, pastel romance, or bold tropical vibrancy, defines the emotional tone of the space. Small gardens, when decorated thoughtfully, transcend their size. They become reflections of lifestyle, culture, and imagination. They speak not only of what is trendy, but of what is timeless. The human desire to create beauty, to connect with nature, and to shape personal sanctuaries within the bustle of modern life. The story of small garden decoration is therefore a story of innovation and identity. Each element, whether old or new, natural or crafted, combines to form a narrative. It is this narrative that makes the garden not simply a place to pass through, but a place to dwell, to contemplate, and to live fully. Looking toward the future of garden design, we begin to see a convergence of technology, artistry, and sustainability. Small gardens, once considered modest and secondary, are now at the forefront of experimentation and innovation. They are becoming laboratories where ideas about beauty, ecology, and lifestyle intersect. The possibilities are expanding, and with them comes a redefinition of what a garden can be. One of the most exciting developments is the rise of smart garden systems. Imagine decorations that are not only beautiful, but also intelligent. Solar-powered lanterns that adjust their brightness according to the moonlight, irrigation systems that release water based on weather forecasts, or plant monitors that send updates directly to your phone. These features blur the line between natural and digital worlds, offering convenience while promoting responsible resource management. At the same time, the future calls for deeper integration of eco-conscious design. Decorations are no longer judged solely by appearance, but also by their ecological footprint. Biodegradable ornaments, planters made from natural fibers, and lighting powered entirely by renewable energy will become standard. Even furniture is shifting, with bamboo, reclaimed wood, and recycled plastics turning into stylish and responsible choices. In small gardens, where space is precious, every decoration doubles as a statement about values and responsibility toward the planet. A notable trend is the customization of space. No two gardens will look alike because personalization will define design. Modular systems allow homeowners to rearrange furniture, walls of greenery, or decorative panels according to mood, event, or season. A corner might transform from a morning meditation area into an evening social space with just a few changes in lighting and arrangement. This adaptability makes small gardens dynamic environments rather than static displays. Another fascinating direction is the fusion of indoor and outdoor experiences. Modern architecture increasingly favors fluid boundaries, and decoration follows this trend. Outdoor rugs, cushioned seating, and weather-resistant art pieces extend the comfort of living rooms into the garden. Conversely, indoor areas borrow from garden aesthetics. Terrariums, hanging plants, and nature-inspired ornaments bring the outdoors inside. This interplay creates a holistic environment where the home feels like an organism seamlessly connected to its natural surroundings. Art will continue to flourish as a central feature. Beyond sculptures or murals, interactive art installations may soon dominate garden design. Imagine kinetic structures that move with the wind, sound-responsive lanterns that glow with music, or digital projections that transform plain walls into living canvases. Such decorations invite participation, making the garden not only a place to observe, but also a place to engage and create experiences. Lighting, too, will evolve further. Already, we see the magic of string lights and solar lanterns at half, but future designs will employ programmable systems that shift colors and intensities. A small garden could host a quiet dinner under soft golden tones and within minutes transform into a vibrant gathering spot with dynamic, playful lighting. These systems will be energy efficient, flexible, and tailored to individual lifestyles. Water will remain a timeless element, but innovation will refine its presence. Compact, low-maintenance fountains that recycle water, decorative ponds incorporating purification systems, or even misting features that cool the air during summer will become common. In limited spaces, such designs create ambience without overwhelming the environment. The sound of water has always been tied to serenity, and in the future, it will blend with new technologies to heighten sensory experiences. As cities grow denser, small gardens will increasingly embrace multifunctional roles. They will be spaces of wellness, productivity, and social connection. Decorations will be chosen not only for beauty, but also for enhancing these roles. A meditation corner may feature sound bowls and bamboo wind chimes, while a social nook might highlight artistic seating and creative lighting. Even gardens dedicated to urban farming will use decorative trellises, stylish vertical planters, and aesthetic containers to ensure practicality and beauty coexist. The Garden of Tomorrow also emphasizes storytelling. Decorations will not be random, but will form part of a narrative. A pathway of mosaic tiles may recount cultural heritage, a handmade bench may carry the memory of family craftsmanship, or a series of plants may represent personal milestones. Through these stories, small gardens become autobiographical spaces, unique expressions of identity and history. Importantly, these future spaces will continue to embrace multi-sensory design. Decorations will engage sight, sound, touch, smell, and even taste. Fragrant flowers paired with aromatic herbs, textured surfaces alongside soft fabrics, wind chimes mingling with birdsong, all combine to create environments where every sense feels alive. Technology may enhance this with subtle speakers for natural soundscapes or devices that release seasonal fragrances, ensuring an immersive experience. As these trends unfold, one truth remains constant. Small gardens will always be about more than decoration. They are expressions of human imagination and our relationship with nature. The act of choosing a lantern, arranging stones, or planting a vertical wall is not simply about design. It is about creating a sanctuary that reflects who we are and how we aspire to live. The sophistication of a small garden does not come from extravagance, but from thoughtfulness. It comes from the dialogue between human creativity and natural beauty. Whether through minimalist precision, rustic abundance, or futuristic innovation, these spaces prove that limitations of size never restrict vision. Instead, they challenge us to find harmony in detail, elegance in simplicity, and wonder in intimacy. In the coming years, small gardens will stand as symbols of resilience and creativity. They will remind us that even in crowded cities and fast-paced lives, we can carve out sanctuaries of calm, beauty, and meaning. Each decorative choice, be it a recycled lantern, a handmade bench, or a living wall, will represent not just style but values. They will embody our responsibility to nature, our celebration of art, and our search for peace in modern life. Ultimately, the journey of small garden decoration is not about following strict formulas or copying trends. It is about crafting personal worlds that resonate with the soul. With more than 200 ideas to inspire, every garden holds the potential to be transformed into a timeless retreat, simple yet beautiful, sophisticated yet deeply personal.